Hi, it's Jinny. I hope you've been doing swell. Wow, it's been almost 2 years since my last video. So I guess I should start by telling you the reason I went MIA on YouTube was because, well, I just couldn't find the time to sit and edit videos. I've been living and thriving, you know? However, I did vlog consistently since I moved into my condo and I'm finally back from my hiatus. And I'm gonna bring you up to speed. In this new series, I'll fill you in on the highlights, as well as the mundane and ordinary of my life. You'll also get to see my favorite spots in Montreal, like this place, l'Oratoire Saint-Joseph du Montreal, or simply known as l'Oratoire, or the Oratory by locals in Montreal. One of the best kept secrets about the Oratory is an exquisite garden called Garden of the Way of the Cross. It's a slightly uphill but very pleasant stroll leading up to a beautiful garden hidden in the heart of the city. You must come up here if you're ever in Montreal in the summertime. Now let me take you back to June of 2022, the week of my birthday. This was a newly opened restaurant called Blandino, where I was treated to a lovely dinner by Quentin, who you would have seen if you watched my moving vlogs. We've been friends for almost a decade now, but here we had recently reconnected after his extensive travel to Korea. I remember feeling under the weather that week. I was getting over a cold, plus it was gray and rainy that day, so I wasn't sure I wanted to go out, but the sun eventually came out, I was in good company, and everything was delicious. The next day, I took myself out on a date, which honestly is the best kind of date. I picked up a little treat before treating my eyes with a little retail therapy because I heard it's good to indulge multiple senses simultaneously. Although I'm not usually one to drop thousands on designer brands, especially not on clothes, I do occasionally enjoy touring Holt Renfrew to see the latest trends and try on some pieces. Personally, I think window shopping is like the best exercise to get some steps in. Not to mention, like, way more fun. My gym could never. Then I went home and I was greeted by this majestic, magical June sky from the rooftop. Oh, just how amazing is this view?
Picnic in the shadows. You see that? Half the person eat it. Like, look at the sky. Okay.
My favorite restaurant in the city is probably Damas, which admittedly sounds like dumbass. I was there with my friend Yas, and I'm now just realizing this sounds like 3 lines from a bad poem. Why celebrate your birthday once when you can celebrate it for an entire week? With a birthday hat. My birthday is a day after summer starts, which basically means I have the best birthday in the world. So worthy of being celebrated all week. The starter, the main, and dessert, everything was chef's kiss and beautifully presented as well. I wish I could remember what I wished for, but all I can remember now is how divine their baklava ice cream is. That same week, I went to meet the best type of men. Ramen. Duh. Yokato Yokabai is my favorite ramen spot in the entire city. It specializes in milky ramen from the Hakata region of Japan. I was there with my friend Onyu and you could see how excited we were. We both got the pork-based tonkotsu ramen. Their broth is simmered for long hours, which makes it super rich and milky, and I love that I can also customize the saltiness when I order. Then we went to Zone to browse furniture and light fixtures. Zone always has aesthetic and eclectic pieces. And gigantic mirrors around the store for selfies. I was on the hunt for 2 light fixtures for my living room and bedroom, And they did have some nice ones, but it just wasn't my day. On the second floor, there were lots of bar stools and pretty chairs, and I came across a gorgeous accent chair. I inquired about it, and the employee told me the floor model I saw was the last one of its kind and that it's at a discounted price. But I still couldn't pull the trigger because I've been spending so much money on the condo and the move. I kept thinking about all the other things I still needed around my place. But we couldn't leave the store because I kept going back to stare at it. My friend Onyu actually ended up getting it for me as a birthday/move-in gift. I refused, but I caved in the end.
언니 언니가 의자 사줬어요. My friend bought me this chair for my birthday. Yay!